Hey all you Zealots and Zerglings, it's time for another roommate smackdown between Dunamai the Blue Zerg and Contrarian the Green Zerg. But Hive, you're saying to yourself, because I can hear you if you believe it or not, didn't we just watch these two guys play in the 3US Classic? And I'm going to say yes you did. But they wanted to try this out. They wanted to see how their Zerg versus Zerg roommate smackdown would go. And what is this? Is this like 5? I think this is Roommate Smackdown 5. I don't remember. I haven't looked up lately, so I'm not sure what the count's at. It's probably up there in the title of the video. So if you're watching this right now, look up and you know what number it is. And if you've got it on full screen right now, then stop looking up. That's the ceiling. Minimize it again. Well, not minimize, but shrink it down again, and then look at it, and you'll know what it is. But what it is Roommate Smackdown. Contrarian and Dunamai going at it again. Hopefully Dunamai's Zerg has improved a bit. Maybe he can finally knock down Contrarian in this one. I don't know. Although right now he's a little bit behind in supply. I don't think I like that. It looks like he's maybe going for a 10 pool though. So maybe that's okay. Kind of risky. They haven't scouted yet. The map is Shattered Temple and they are spawned in cross positions. Although neither of them is quite sure of it yet. Well, actually, Contrarian is quite sure of it because he has scouted this base, there is nothing there. He's scouted this base, there is nothing there. There's only one other possibility. And Dunamai has not scouted. But I actually have heard lately that you're not supposed to early scout in a ZVZ. I actually heard that. And apparently the reason is that you won't be able to see anything that you can respond to in time. I don't know if that's true. I would think if someone were going 6 pool, I'd like to know about it. Well, maybe you wouldn't know about it. If a Zerg is gonna 6 pool as another Zerg, you're probably gonna be stuck trying to defend with drones anyhow, unless you've gone an early pool, which you're not gonna be able to scout in time to know that you should throw down an early pool. So maybe that's right. Maybe you don't need to scout early with Zerg. Oh, but Contrarian's gonna go for an expansion right now. 15 hatch. That could be pretty ballsy. Although Dunamai's not scouted him yet. But if Dunamai starts going for some pressure, which if he's going 10 pool, he better be putting on some pressure. I've actually heard that Zerg versus Zerg is the only time you can really 10 pool and not be kind of all inish. Again, I don't know if that's true. I've not experimented with it because I'm horrible and I'm so terrible that I refuse to actually play 1v1s. Oh, good times, good times. And there's no pool up yet for Contrarian. It will be done soon, but if Dunamai were gonna... See, he went 10 pool and he only got 2 lings. I don't like this. If he wants to go 10 pool, he needs to do more lings. I know sometimes he has a problem with under droning, which right now he could be doing something with those drones. Make a ling, make a drone, do something with those larvae. So I think he's going to be behind economically, and if we check the income... Yeah, he is already behind because Contrarian went for a later pool and now he's on an expansion. So he's going to have twice the larva production. Dunamai has got to scout this and know that he has to put on some pressure. And it looks like he's going to send his Zerglings out to scout. And he is getting speed, which could be a huge advantage if he gets out more lings. Oh, we got a spine going out. Dunamai's got to stop that. That could really be a problem for him if he doesn't. Hit that spine. There you go. He's going to have to force the cancel on that. No, don't. What are you doing? Alright, I guess he's going to try to do some damage, but that's a lot of drones. He's got to be careful. Yeah, I want to take out that spine. And here come the drones. Pull off. No. Oh, I did disagree with that. And it's still the first spine. So he didn't even take out that spine, and he's killed like maybe 1 drone. And it looks like he's gonna go for roaches now. A roach push. Now that could be dangerous. There is a spine here. There will be a spine here to help defend against it. But if he gets enough roaches, that won't matter. And the spine is already a little bit dinged up, but it'll start regenerating that HP here anytime now. And Dunamai going for a spine of his own. I don't like this. He knows Contrarian is expanding and supply blocking himself too. Whoops, is supply blocking himself too. So he should be fairly safe at his base right now. He should either be making units for an aggression or actually expanding on his own, but I don't think he really needs to use this. He really needs the spine right now. Maybe throw it up a little bit later. And wow, it looks like Contrarian's macro is slipping. And is he not mining any gas? He's not mining any gas, which means if he wants to get any Zergling speed out, if he wants to get any roaches out, he is going to be way behind. This could be this could be what helps get Dunamai back in this game. That Contrarian is not gassed up yet, and now he's going to throw down 2 guys to try to catch up. But if Dunamai took advantage of this, that would be huge. And did he get the scouting information he needs? Does he know that there were no gases at the time? Oh, well, he's going to know it now. He's going to see those gases are just going down, and he knows there's no gases up there, so that should be a big sign to him that he's going to have a tech advantage. But Contrarian is easily going to have a drone advantage. Oh, well, actually not that much. If Dunamai techs up fast enough and pumps out a few more drones, he could actually pull into the lead here. Or maybe he's in the lead now. He's a little bit behind in supply. Definitely needs to catch up. He is going to get his lair tech out. Ooh, a roach push would be huge right now. Contrarian is just getting his roaches out. He's got a lot of gas he needs to build up on, but Dunamai, he's got to start spending this money. Give any larvae. He's got 1 larva there. This is done. He needs to start producing. He needs some more. He needs a few more drones. Just get a few more. Well, he's on 2 bases now, so he's going to need a lot more drones, actually. But so what do he got here? I think he's got more than enough drones here. He needs to transfer some of them down to this base, get saturated, and he will be in a good position. Contrarian's macro is not in the greatest state right now, but Dunamai has got to capitalize on this. He's got to get his well-oiled machine going in. I don't agree with going Spire Tech. I don't think that is the right choice. I think if he just goes with a roach push with upgrades, it could be very powerful, because I don't think Contrarian is so behind on his gas. I don't know what he's going to do about it. But if he's gonna go this route, he is gonna need some defense, because now Contrarian he was pumping out roaches of his own. I think he's worried that he's way behind, and this is quite a few roaches. Mutos do not kill roaches that fast. I know the roaches can't shoot up. Their necks weren't designed to point in the air. Their lung capacity is not enough to spit that acid saliva that far up. Okay, acid saliva, so I guess it's not their throats. I guess they're just spitting really hard. Projectile spit. Well, that was stupid. A lot of spit is projectile. I think people pride themselves on how far they can hock a loogie. But I think if Dunamai wants to go these mutas, I think he actually will need to put up some more spines, because if Contrarian realizes he can't stop it and just counterattacks, he might win a base race. So he's going to be getting a lair out of his own. So he will be able to get his own mutas out. He can afford to get some spores out, but he has not chosen to yet. And he's got double Evo chambers, but not getting any upgrades yet, which he could easily afford. So his macro is really slipping this game. But he is way ahead in supply. And is that all workers? That is not workers. That is army supply. But a bit deceptive, because I think it is all roaches. Yeah, it is all basically roaches, and roaches are very, very expensive. Very expensive supply. They cost 2 food, which is a lot to take up for what you get for it. Or so I've been told. You build up your food really fast when you're just going all roaches. But a lot of roaches can do damage. These 2 spines will not be enough to protect Dunamai if Contrarian pushes out. So I think if he wants to go these mutas, has he got any mutas out yet? He does have 6 mutas. Where are they massing? There they are. Gonna be trying to take this 3rd. Even using the mutas to help bust down those rocks, but I think he needs to get the mutas out there. Oh, but Contrarian looks like he smells something fishy. And does he know about the spire yet? Does he know? He does not know about the spire. So I guess he's either going to mix this into his army, or he smells something fishy coming. So these mutas have got to move out now, because once the Hydras get out, it's going to shut down the mutas. And then Dunamai is going to be in trouble again, because he's not going to have the ground army to stop anything. I mean, he's just risking everything. He's got no scout. He does not have the watchtower. He has no overlords out on the map. If an army came here, he wouldn't know about it till it's right here, and then it's too late for him to build anything. And this is a pretty scary force that Dunamite could have at his front door. The one thing about ZVZ is it takes so long to get any anti-air out that you really do need to spread your overlords out on the map like this. I mean, Contrarian's got one here, but he could also have one here, have one here, have one here. Well, maybe not here because the queen can run out and snipe it, so once the creep gets out here, you would have to pull back. But the point is to put overlords spanning all the way across to your opponent's base early on, and so you can see everything that's coming. But right now, Dunamite has no vision. This is his vision right now. He sees a little bit over here, but what is that going to show him? He's going to see a spore crawler. He's even going to see that. Yeah, he's going to see that. Oh, but he's going to start sniping some overlords. But look at the supply discrepancy. Well, I guess he's not going to take that overlord. Yeah, I guess he's going to sit here and try to do what you can. But oh, look at all those Hydralisks. Dunamite's got to pull back right away. No, don't engage the Hydralisks. Don't. Okay, good. Don't let him shoot. What is he doing? No, no, no. What are you doing? Don't fly right inside the Hydralisk's range and let them snipe half your... Oh, no. Oh, what was that? He was right to pull out when he did, but you don't... But then he basically just ran a circumference right inside the Hydralisk's range, and there go all his mutas. That was a huge loss. Oh, and now he just got to get out of Mulisks now. I saw him throw down the infestation pit, switch to infestors. That would be a really strong move against this force. Infestor Roach against this, I think, would be pretty good. Maybe throw in some Hydras of your own, but Infestor Roach, that's what you got to do. And it looks like Contrarian does have an expansion up. Dunamite's got one of his own, but he's not... Oh, he doesn't have it rallied. Does not have it rallied, and that's going to be... And he is getting the pathogen glands, so he is going infestors. Oh, don't make your infestors yet. Make the pathogen glands, wait 30 seconds, then make your infestors. That is the way you have to do it. Why, you say? Infestors take 50 seconds to build. Pathogen glands takes 80 seconds to research. So, if you start the pathogen glands 30 seconds before you start your infestors, what happens, kids? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. That's right. The pathogen gland finishes just before your roaches pop, and they spawn with a fungal in the chamber. That is why you wait. But it looks like only one infestor is going to have that problem. The second one, I think, was started much later, so it probably will have its increased energy by the time it spawns. And we are getting a response infestation pit from Contrarian. He may not be going infestors, but this is a scary force. But a couple of fungals could destroy it, but he's only going to have 2 infestors out, and one of them is not going to be ready. And oh, these lings are going to be in for a huge surprise. Oh, I hope you're watching this. Oh, these lings are... Oh, he does see it, and he's got to get an army out. What does he have? What is the army comparison? 92 to 56. Ouch! He does not have any army. Why doesn't he have an army? Look at all this money he has. Not a lot in gas, but he's got a ton of minerals. What kind of larva does he have? He's got 7 larvae there. He's got to use that. He's got 1 larva there. And he's got 6 larvae there. He's got a ton of larvae. Use your larva, Dunamite. Why isn't he using his larvae? He doesn't even have all his hatches on... He doesn't even have all his hatches hotkeyed. He's got 2 of his hatches hotkeyed. He needs... Oh, no, he does have 3 hatches hotkeyed. And one of those hatches is about to die. He has kind of got the army split. You got to pull back. This is a loss, and all those precious larvae that you could have used. Oh, what is he doing? Pull back. Where are you going? And you got to get ready with those fungals. You got to get ready with those fungals. This is a huge force. I don't know if he's going to have enough for this. He's going to have to get some amazing fungals, but it looks like Contrarian is just going to pull back. He's going to deny the expansion and pull back, and that could be pretty smart because he does have a slight edge in worker supply. He does not have enough for 3 bases. He can't have enough for 3 bases. This is not saturated. This is way undersaturated. And that one's good, but it's going to be mined out soon. So he is not maximizing. He needs to get more workers, definitely. Of course, Dunamai does too, but he doesn't. Currently does not have the third base at which to put them. And he's got a ton of money. You gotta throw it on a macro hatch. You've got to get an army. And no, Mutalisks are the wrong choice. Mutalisks are absolutely the wrong choice. He has one option with these, and that is to harass, harass, harass. Keep them as far away from this army as possible, which is getting scarier and scarier by the minute. It is 2-2 to Dunamai 0. Oh, he has no upgrades. Oh, this is going to get absolutely brutal. And he's going to scout this expansion. At least take out that Overlord. Do something. But these Contrarian's kind of maxed out. And oh, and here comes the Death Ball. Here comes the game winner. He just did not... Oh. And yeah, he's going to get down some Fungals, and that'll be good. I don't know if he spread his Fungals out right. It looks like they overlapped way too much. But he is getting some good Fungals, but it's not going to be enough. That army was just too big. And there's still a ton alive, and he's got nothing to kill it. You can bring in the Mutalisks, but the Hydralisks are going to chew them up. Especially if you trickle them in one at a time. And there's the GG. So this roommate Smackdown, was it 5? I'm going to go with 5. I may be wrong. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.